God says, this will happen in the next 1 hour. Open this message before the next 5 seconds, or you will cry for life and regret. If you turn away, you will look back with sorrow. But if you listen, if you open your heart, everything can shift. Something powerful is about to happen in your life. This is not just a message. This is a divine moment that can mark the beginning of miracles. Stay until the end. If you leave now, you may lose what heaven prepared for you. Comment Amen if your spirit agrees. Let heaven know you're receiving this. There's a storm that's been circling your life, and you've been trying to hold on with your own strength. But God says, enough, let me take over. This is not the end of your story. This is the turning point. You've been carrying a weight that wasn't yours to bear alone. You've been feeling forgotten, overlooked, and tired of waiting. But child, heaven has seen every tear, every silent prayer, and every moment you chose faith over fear. God is not done with you. In fact, He's just getting started. Right now, the Lord is preparing to shift what has been delayed. You've waited, you've been tested, but you haven't been denied. The wait was preparation. The silence was God working behind the scenes. And now, this hour is sacred. Something is going to move. What you thought was over will come to life. The thing you almost gave up on is about to show up in a way you didn't expect. God says, do not take this lightly. The next 60 minutes carry your next season. Stay alert. Heaven is moving in your favor. I place this word in front of you because your spirit is ready. You might feel unqualified, but you are chosen. You may have lost much, but I am restoring more. You may feel weak, but I am your strength. You are not forgotten. You are my beloved. Comment 1111 if you believe God is working even now. Listen, my child. The enemy has tried to break you. He's whispered lies, sowed fear, and tried to make you settle for less. But I, the Lord your God, say no more. The chain is breaking, the curse is reversing. The blessing is returning. You didn't miss it. You're not too late. I am the God who redeems time. What you lost in years, I will return in days. What was stolen will be restored sevenfold. Do not fear the delay. Do not mourn the detour. I am turning it for your good. I see your hidden pain, the smile you wear in front of others, but the sorrow you carry alone. I see how hard it's been to hold on when nothing around you seems to change. I see how you question, God, when will it be my turn? And here I am telling you, this is it. Your name is on the miracle. Your tears watered the harvest. Now comes the fruit. Comment 222 if you trust God's timing, even when you don't see the answer yet. There is a shift in the atmosphere around you. You may not feel it fully, but the spirit realm has already changed. Angels are moving, doors are opening, chains are breaking. Your name is being spoken in rooms you've never walked into. The healing you prayed for is coming. The relationship that shattered your heart is being replaced with divine peace. The job you thought you missed was only a shadow of what I'm sending. The child you cry over, I'm holding in my hands. You are not walking alone. I am your protector. I'm not late. I'm right on time. This next hour, expect confirmation. Expect an unexpected phone call. Expect peace where there was anxiety. Expect clarity where there was confusion. Expect my voice to become louder than your doubt. I will speak to you in ways you'll know without a doubt this is me, your God. I know how long you've waited. I know the nights you've cried silently. I know how people passed you by. But I didn't. I never left. I never stopped caring. You matter to me. You were never one of many. I know you by name. Before you were formed, I saw you. I loved you. I set you apart. And now, I'm stepping into your situation. There's a reason you're hearing this right now. You didn't scroll here by chance. You didn't stumble upon this by accident. I called you here because this is your divine moment. The heavens are watching. The enemy is trembling. You are rising. You will not end in failure. You will not die in this valley. You will not break under the pressure. You will not be forgotten. You will walk in rooms you once prayed for. You will live in the peace you thought was impossible. You will be the testimony you used to read about. And when you get there, you'll remember it started now. You opened this in time. You listened. You believed. That's all I needed. Now, stand still and watch me work. Please like this video if this is your confirmation today. This hour will not end without movement. Miracles don't follow logic. They follow faith. Speak it, believe it, expect it. Something is coming that's bigger than you imagined. And when it arrives, you'll know this was not just another moment, it was your moment. The heavens are not silent right now. There's a stirring, a divine interruption in your atmosphere. What you thought was over is waking up again. What felt forgotten is being remembered in the courts of heaven. This is your appointed hour. You may not feel ready. You may feel broken, tired, and doubtful. But I, your God, am not moved by your feelings. I am moved by your faith. Even when your faith feels like it's hanging by a thread, I count it enough. Comment 333 to declare your faith even when it hurts. Why did 19,583 people suddenly become financially free last month? They all discovered a strange sentence, just 9 words long, buried in neuroscience research and once hidden by the FBI. Now they're paying off debt, traveling the world, and living in homes they never thought they could afford. If you're seeing this, you're lucky. The page might disappear any moment. Click the link in the description and comments to know this secret before it's deleted forever. I have seen you try. I've seen you worship in pain, give when you had little, forgive when it cost you everything. That has not gone unseen. Heaven records every act of obedience, even when no one else claps for you. You kept standing when you could have fallen. You kept believing when others gave up. You kept loving when your heart was broken. And now I am repaying your perseverance. This is not karma. This is divine justice. I am not a man that I should lie. What I said, I will do. You've questioned if you're strong enough to make it. But strength is not what carried you here, grace did. And grace will carry you the rest of the way. My strength is made perfect in your weakness. You were never supposed to do this alone. You are covered. You are chosen. You are protected. Every battle was training. Every delay was preparation. Every no was setting you up for a better yes. You are not behind. You are right on schedule. I control time, and I'm restoring what was stolen. You haven't missed your window. You're walking into it right now. Stay awake. Keep your heart open. Speak my promises, even when your voice shakes. The angels are on assignment for you, and no weapon formed against you will prosper. Comment 555 if you believe the enemy has already lost. You've prayed for change. You've asked me to move mountains. You've waited for answers that felt delayed. But here's what you didn't see. I've been working underneath it all. Just like a seed planted underground, growth was happening in silence. You couldn't see it, but something was taking root. That pain didn't kill you, it planted you, and now the harvest is on the way. I will open doors no man can shut. I will heal what medicine couldn't. I will fix what years of effort couldn't mend. I will provide where resources ran dry. I am not bound by your circumstance. I am the God who makes a way in the wilderness and rivers in the desert. I'm not asking you to figure it out. I'm asking you to trust me. You are standing on the edge of a miracle. Don't step back now. Don't let fear speak louder than your faith. Don't let people who didn't hear what I told you make you doubt what you know in your spirit. I didn't bring you this far to abandon you. I finish what I start, and I started something in you long before the pain ever touched you. That rejection you faced, I allowed it to redirect you. That closed door, I shut it to protect you. That delay, I used it to mature you. I never waste pain. I never allow suffering without purpose. And even when it hurts, I am with you. Even when you don't feel me, I'm holding you. Comment 1212 if you know God never wastes your pain. This next hour is soaked in destiny. You may feel like nothing changed yet, but something already has. The atmosphere around you has shifted. The wind is moving in your favor. The favor that felt far is now flowing in. You're about to walk into answered prayers you forgot you prayed. You're about to experience joy in the same place you once wept. You're about to laugh again, not just fake joy, but deep, healing laughter. My presence is with you now. Even now, while you're listening, I'm softening the hearts of people who wronged you. I'm working behind the scenes on paperwork, conversations, decisions, and meetings you don't even know about. The right people are being drawn to you. The wrong people are being removed, not by your hand, but by mine. This isn't the time to give up. This is the time to press in. Stay with me. Keep trusting. The last chapter wasn't the full story. You're not stuck. You're not cursed. You're not being punished. You're being positioned for something greater than you can even imagine. Do not let your emotions lead you. Let my word lead you. Do not lean on what you see. Walk by what I promised. Because what I said is more real than what you feel. My promises are yes and amen. My hand is not short. My grace is not thin. My mercy is not conditional. You are loved not for what you do, but because you are mine. This hour will be different. Stay ready. Watch your words. Speak life, not fear. Declare blessing, not worry. I'm responding to your voice. Heaven is activated by your faith. Angels move when you speak what I've spoken. Use your authority. You are not helpless. You are backed by heaven. You've been praying for a sign. This is it. You asked me to confirm if I was still with you. This is your confirmation. I never left. I never changed my mind about you. You may have made mistakes. You may have drifted. But nothing disqualifies you from my love. My arms are open. My plans for you are still alive. And my hand is still upon your life. You don't have to figure everything out right now. You don't have to have all the answers. I never asked you to carry the weight alone. I never told you to understand the entire journey. I only asked you to trust me. One step at a time, one day at a time. And if you're honest, you've been doing that, even when it didn't feel like enough. Even when you were scared. Even when it felt like no one saw how hard it was. I saw it all, and I'm proud of you. Comment 777 if you believe God is proud of how far you've come. You are walking proof that storms don't last forever. You are still standing after everything tried to knock you down. That's not luck. That's not coincidence. That's grace. You could have quit. You could have turned cold. You could have chosen bitterness. But you kept a soft heart. You kept believing. And because of that, the floodgates of heaven are opening. Not in a small way, not a trickle. A downpour of favor, healing, provision, and protection. Could a 9-word ritual really be your key to financially freedom? What sounds like fiction is now being confirmed by science. Harvard researchers and FBI documents point to a hidden brain center that, when activated, draws in abundance naturally. This 9-word prayer has helped over 19,000 broke people attract wealth and live a life full of abundance. But this secret won't stay online long. Click the description and comments now to access it before it's permanently deleted. Some people don't understand how you're still going. Some even doubt your faith, but they don't see the secret moments. The quiet prayers, the nights you cried and said, "God, I still trust you." That is faith, not perfect faith, but persistent faith. And that's the kind of faith I honor. I don't need you to be perfect. I need you to be real with me. And you have been. Don't measure what I'm doing by what you see right now. What's coming is greater than what's visible. Just like seeds don't show fruit overnight, the harvest takes time. But the moment comes when the roots break through the surface, and that moment is here, for you. The breakthrough isn't just near, it's already started. I am protecting you in ways you don't even know. I've blocked things that would have harmed you. I've delayed things that weren't ready yet. I've hidden you from some opportunities that would have been distractions in disguise. You asked me to bless you, but I first had to shield you. Before I place you on display, I cover you. Before I elevate, I prepare. Comment 999 if you trust that God's delays were really His protection. Don't confuse silence with absence. Just because you haven't heard me loud doesn't mean I've left. Sometimes I speak in silence, sometimes I lead through stillness. It doesn't always come with a lightning bolt. Sometimes it's just peace. Sometimes it's that gentle reminder to breathe. That's me too. I'm not far. I'm closer than the breath in your lungs. And right now, while you sit here reading this, something is shifting in your spirit. That heaviness you've been carrying is lifting. That confusion you've wrestled with is clearing. I'm not just visiting you, I'm dwelling with you. I am with you in the middle of this hour. You won't leave this moment the same way you came. You will leave lighter, stronger, more certain of who I am and who you are in me. There is power in your name because my name covers it. There is favor on your life because my hand marks it. There is breakthrough in your future because I've already written it. You're not fighting for victory, you're standing from it. The enemy wants you to feel defeated so you'll give up. But he's too late. You already said yes to me, and that yes is your weapon. That yes is why things are about to turn. This is the hour where your enemies will be silenced, not because you clapped back, but because I fought your battles. Vengeance is mine, and I repay. Stay still and watch me handle what tried to handle you. The battle is not yours, never was. You are protected, you are not alone. You are surrounded by angelic presence that wars on your behalf day and night. Your name is written in the palm of my hand. Your prayers are held in golden bowls in heaven. Every time you cried out to me, I listened. Even when the words failed, I understood the groaning of your heart. That ache was not in vain. I am turning your pain into purpose, your mourning into dancing, your ashes into beauty. Comment 1010 if you're ready for beauty to rise from the ashes. You are not forgotten, and nothing you've gone through is wasted. You thought the wilderness would last forever, but it was only a passage, not a permanent place. You're crossing over now, into peace, into strength, into overflow. The struggle you fought with in secret is losing its grip. You are being pulled into the light, and when you get there, when the miracle shows up, remember this moment. Remember how you almost gave up, but chose to hope anyway. Remember how you pressed on, even without clarity. Remember how I showed up right on time. And you'll say, God did it. You'll know it was never your power, your plans, or your ideas. It was me. There's something specific that will happen within this hour. A small confirmation that will seem simple, but you'll know it's me. It could be a word, a call, a memory, an opening. Don't dismiss it. It's the start of what's coming. I love to whisper before I shout, and right now, I'm whispering hope, I'm whispering freedom, I'm whispering promise. Can you hear it? Let peace wash over you now. Let the fear drop off your shoulders. You don't need to perform for me. Just be still. Let me remind you who you are. Let me show you again what you're capable of when you walk with me. No more striving. No more anxiety. Just trust. I am leading you, and I never fail. This hour will end with clarity. Not confusion, with confirmation. Not chaos, with peace, not panic. Because I am not the author of fear, I am the giver of faith. And the same God who brought you through before is still here now, still writing your story, still in control, still good, still faithful. This moment you're living in is not small, it's not random, it's sacred. You don't even fully see the weight of what's happening in the spiritual realm right now. While you've been focused on surviving the day, I've been preparing your deliverance. This is not just another hour, it's a divine interruption, a shift, a move that heaven scheduled long before your doubts ever began. You were meant to hear this, you were meant to receive this. The pain you've carried is not your identity, the delay is not your destiny. The heartache is not the end of your story. I'm still writing, I'm still moving, I'm still choosing you, even on the days you feel unworthy. You've looked at others and wondered why they're farther, faster, happier. But child, the race I have you running is different. I wasn't building speed, I was building depth. Comment 1515 if you know your delay is not your denial. What do brain surgeons and billionaires know that you don't? This 9-word money code, once reserved for elites, is now being shared with everyday people, and the results are mind-boggling. Cash windfalls, cleared debt, and lifelong stress gone. But the government might pull this secret any minute. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted forever. You've been hidden for a reason. I covered you when you didn't even realize you needed protection. You wanted the platform, but I gave you the wilderness, not to punish you, but to prepare you. Because when I bless you publicly. And I don't bless what isn't ready. And now, you're ready. You don't feel like it, but you are. Not because you've figured it all out, but because you've trusted me in the dark. There is power in your patience. There's glory in your surrender. You laid it down again and again, even when it hurt, even when it didn't make sense, even when you had every reason to give up. And that obedience has drawn my hand. I'm not blessing you out of pity. I'm rewarding you because I promise to honor the faithful. You are the faithful. You think I forgot? I never did. You think I've been silent? I've been watching, preparing, moving things, lining up pieces that will come together so perfectly, all you'll be able to say is, only God could have done that. And you'll be right, because it wasn't your plans, it wasn't your strength, it was me. Comment 1717 if you believe God is about to do what only He can. I know it's been a battle. You've lost some things you thought you needed. You've buried dreams. You've carried disappointments like weights on your chest. But I am the God of resurrection, and what you thought was dead, I can breathe back to life. I can bring purpose to the place of your greatest pain. I can take what the enemy meant to break you and use it to build your testimony. You're not running out of time. You're stepping into alignment. The waiting wasn't wasted. It stretched your faith. It broke your pride. It made you depend on me in a way you never had before. And that dependence, that's the foundation I build miracles on. I don't use the proud, I use the surrendered. And you, my child, have surrendered. You're worried about how it will happen. That's not your burden. That's my job. I've never asked you to understand every step. I've asked you to trust. And you're doing that even through your fear, even through your fatigue, even when it doesn't make sense. That is faith, and faith moves me. You've been asking me to remove certain people, close certain doors, end certain chapters. And some things I didn't change right away, not because I didn't hear you, but because I was using those very things to shape you. But now that the shaping has done its work, the door is closing, the season is ending. And you're stepping into something completely new. You won't have to fight like before. You won't have to beg to be seen. You won't have to wonder if it's your time. It is. And nothing can stop what I've appointed. No voice, no delay, no mistake, no enemy. When I say it's time, it is. And child, it is time. This is your hour of release. The burdens are being lifted. The answers are coming. The breakthrough is birthing. And you're going to feel it in your soul, in your mind, in your body. You'll notice how things that used to stress you won't hold weight anymore. You'll notice how clarity replaces confusion, how strength rises in your bones, how hope returns where grief tried to settle. You're going to feel me again. Not just know I'm real, but feel me in your tears, in your rest, in your worship. I never left. I've just been waiting for this moment where your heart is soft. Your ears are open, your spirit is ready, and now we move. This is a divine announcement. Heaven is declaring over you right now. It is time. Time for healing. Time for open doors. Time for reconciliation. Time for freedom. Time for clarity. Time for joy. You're not too late. You're right on time. You didn't miss it. You were made for it. Don't stop now. Don't doubt now. You've made it too far. And if only you could see what's ahead, you'd stop worrying completely. But until you see it, trust that I do. And I'm not leading you into loss. I'm leading you into purpose. This hour is a gift. Take it seriously. Sit with me. Ask me to speak. Let me confirm. I will. And when I do, it'll shake your soul in the best way. You'll feel peace again. You'll sleep better. You'll stop overthinking. Because when I speak, I don't leave confusion. I leave peace. There is something I want you to understand today. When I chose you, I didn't choose you by accident. I didn't pick you because you were the most qualified or the most perfect. I chose you because I saw your heart. I knew who you were even before you did. I saw the potential you didn't believe in. I saw the strength you didn't know you had. And I placed my hand on your life not for a moment, but for all time. You don't have to earn that. You just have to believe it. You've been walking through a fire, and it's felt like too much. But fire does not destroy what I protect, it refines. It burns away what doesn't belong. You're not being punished. You're being purified. You're not being forgotten. You're being prepared. I am making you into someone who can carry the blessing, not break under it. You are almost there. Comment, Amen, if you believe God is preparing you, not punishing you. The thoughts that tell you you're not enough, they're lying. The fear that says you'll always be stuck, it's not from me. The voice that keeps replaying your past, it's not your future. I am not holding your past against you. I've already forgiven what you keep replaying. Stop letting shame rewrite the story I already redeemed. I didn't ask you to be flawless. I asked you to follow me. And you have. Why is the government desperate to hide this 9-word prayer? A shocking FBI leak has just revealed a simple 9-word prayer, now letting everyday people erase debt and attract unstoppable wealth. Verified by leading scientists and supported by Harvard research, this at-home ritual is turning financial stress into a life of luxury. Dream homes, new cars, luxurious vacations, it's all within reach. But the government could take down this secret any moment. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted forever. I know you still stumble sometimes. I know some days your faith feels weak. But faith isn't about feeling strong, it's about holding on. And you've been holding on. That matters more than you know. I'm proud of you for staying when it would have been easier to walk away. For believing even when the blessings didn't show up yet. For trusting me more than your timeline. You've been through a battle that nobody else understands. You've cried in silence and smiled through heartbreak. You've carried burdens that should have broken you, but you're still here. That's not a sign of your strength, that's a sign of my hand on your life, and I'm not done yet. Comment 1111 if you believe God's hand has carried you this far. The enemy thought you'd lose hope by now. He thought you'd give up. But what he didn't expect was your resilience, your worship in the middle of warfare, your praise when all seemed quiet. And now, because you stayed faithful, I am about to release what I've been preparing. Your faith has unlocked a new door. Don't be surprised when things suddenly shift. I don't need time to bless you, I just need a moment. And this is the one. This next move won't be ordinary. It won't be something you expected. It will come suddenly, and it will come clearly. And you won't have to chase it. It will find you. You won't have to beg for it. It will rest on you. You won't have to explain it. People will see it. And when they ask how it happened, your answer will be simple. God did it. Don't worry about who's not supporting you. Don't worry about who left, who doubted, who misunderstood. I remove people for a reason. Some can't go where I'm taking you. And that's not rejection, it's protection. Stop looking back. There's nothing behind you that compares to what's ahead. Comment 222 if you believe God is leading you forward, not backward. This is not the time to shrink. This is not the time to second-guess yourself. You were not created to just survive. You were made to overcome. You were not placed here to live in fear. You were placed here to walk in boldness. I put my spirit inside of you. That means you carry peace, strength, and authority. You don't have to fight every battle. You just have to stand and let me fight for you. You are stepping into a season where the right doors will open effortlessly, not because of manipulation, not because of striving, but because you trusted me when nothing made sense. That kind of faith moves heaven. That kind of trust draws favor. And now, favor is finding you. Opportunities will come that you didn't apply for. People will bless you who don't even know why. Resources will show up that seem impossible. Don't overthink it, just receive it. I love blessing those who quietly stayed faithful. I know the timeline looks delayed to you. I know it seems like others got ahead while you were stuck. But child, my timing is never wrong. You weren't stuck, you were being held in place until the right moment. And this hour is that moment, not just for movement, but for alignment. I don't just want you to move, I want you to move in the right direction. So take a breath, be still, you're not missing anything. What's for you is coming. What's meant for you will not pass you. The door I open for you, no man can shut. And the door I close, no man can reopen. Trust me with both. You're going to feel the shift in your spirit before you see it with your eyes. Don't let that discourage you. Let it confirm you. When peace starts rising again, when joy creeps back in, when you feel strength where you once felt drained, that's me getting you ready. You are not who you were last year. You're not who you were even a month ago. You've been growing, healing, rising, quietly, privately, but it's been happening. And now, that growth is about to bear fruit. I see the way you carry your pain so quietly, the way you still show up for others, even when no one shows up for you. That is not forgotten. I am a just God. I see all things, and I reward what no one else applauds. When you chose kindness instead of revenge, I wrote that down. When you forgave the ones who hurt you, I took note. When you stayed when you could have walked away, I stood with you. Your faithfulness has not been wasted. This next season will make sense of the last one. You've been asking why. You've been wondering if the struggle was worth it. I'm telling you now it was. The delay had purpose. The pain had meaning. It was shaping something in you that comfort could not produce. The blessing you are walking into now needed that foundation. I wouldn't let you walk into it before you were ready. And now, you're ready. Comment, Amen, if you believe your pain was not for nothing. The strength I've built inside you, no one can take that from you. Not the enemy, not fear, not failure. That strength was not learned from comfort, it was forged in pressure. And now, with that strength, you're going to carry others. You're going to stand when others collapse. You're going to walk in peace while others panic. Not because you're better, but because you've been through the fire with me, and you didn't come out smelling like smoke. You came out shining. There is a glow on your life now that didn't exist before. You can't see it yet, but others will. They'll ask what changed. They'll feel the peace when you enter a room. That's me, living in you. That's my presence that rests on you because you chose me even when it cost you something. And I will honor that choice in ways that will silence every doubt. Is it possible to attract money by simply speaking some miraculous words? This 9-word script, verified by Harvard and 6 neuroscience labs, proves you absolutely can. People are using it from their couch and reporting unexpected bank deposits, cleared debts, and upgraded lives. It takes less than 30 seconds, but this secret won't stay online long. Click the description and comments now to access it before it's permanently deleted. Your name is being spoken in places your feet haven't reached yet. You're being remembered by people who haven't met you yet. Destiny is unfolding right now, slowly to you, but precisely to me. You're not late, you're not behind. You're right on schedule with my plan. Comment 333 to declare your trust in God's timing. You've questioned whether you're worthy of this blessing. Let me remind you, blessing is not about worthiness, it's about promise. And I promised I'd be with you. I promised I'd never leave. I promised I'd restore what was lost. And I will. What you're about to walk into is not a reward for perfection. It's a response to surrender. The enemy has tried to distract you, discourage you, and destroy your joy. But you kept coming back to me. You kept returning when your faith felt low. And because you didn't give up, you're about to see me do what no man could do. You're going to witness prayers answered, not in the way you imagined, but better, in ways that heal you from the inside out, in ways that touch not just your needs, but your soul. You've carried so many questions about your future, your family, your finances, your calling. I have heard everyone, and in this hour I'm going to begin answering them. Not all at once, but piece by piece, just enough to move you forward. I lead step by step, and the next step is about to become clear. You will feel peace where confusion lived. You will feel clarity where doubt ruled. You will know, not guess. You will walk, not wander. Because when I speak, I don't leave questions, I leave direction. Comment 555 if you're ready to walk with clarity, not confusion. This moment is holy. It's not random that you're hearing this right now. I pulled you here because you're ready for what's next. I've been preparing the way ahead of you. I've been clearing paths, raising favor, opening doors you didn't even know existed. You are not going into the unknown alone. I go before you. I make crooked paths straight. I make rough places smooth. You will not stumble because I hold your steps. You've been through seasons where all you could do was survive. But now you're stepping into a season where you will thrive. You will build. You will laugh again, not that forced smile, but real joy. Your heart will feel whole. Your spirit will feel rested. And it's not because life got easier, it's because my presence became greater. What you couldn't fix, I'm restoring. What you gave up on, I'm breathing life back into. What you thought you lost forever, I'm returning in a better form. You'll look back at this time and see it was the hinge moment, the shift, the start of a new beginning. I am not done speaking. I'm not done leading. I'm not done healing. What you've seen is only the beginning. Don't put limits on what I can do. Don't let your past define how far you believe I can take you. You've seen me rescue you before, but now you'll see me raise you up. You didn't miss your moment. You didn't ruin my plan. You didn't fail beyond repair. I am still working. Even when you feel behind, I am still ahead of you, guiding, preparing, restoring. You may not see the full picture yet, but that doesn't mean I've stopped painting it. What I start, I always finish, and I started something in you that not even your mistakes can cancel. I need you to understand this. Your story is not ending here. This low place is not your home. This moment of confusion is not your destination. You are passing through it. And while you walk through it, I walk with you. You have never once taken a step alone. Even when you felt the most abandoned, I was the one holding you together. You're still standing not because it was easy, but because I am faithful. Comment, Amen, if you know God never left your side. You felt like giving up more than once. You've cried in the dark, hoping something would shift by morning. And sometimes it didn't. But even when the night didn't bring the miracle, it always brought my mercy. Every single morning, I was there. That breath in your lungs wasn't automatic. It was a reminder that I'm not finished with you yet. You may not feel strong, but look at how far you've come. You've outlived attacks you never thought you'd survive. You've seen days you thought would break you completely, but you're still here, and that means there's still more ahead, something worth staying for, something worth believing for, something worth preparing for. Comment 1212 if you believe your survival is proof of your purpose. What's coming won't look like what you lost. It will look better. I don't replace pain with average. I restore it with purpose. The people who walked away did not take your promise with them. The ones who doubted you don't control your outcome. I do. And I haven't changed my mind about you. I see what's in your heart, even when you hide it from others. I see the fear, the questions, the ache, but I also see the hope. The little flicker that refuses to die. That tiny voice that says, maybe things can still change. That's me, whispering under the noise, reminding you to keep going. You are about to walk into days you prayed for with tears in your eyes. You're going to look around and realize the wait was worth it. You'll see why I said no to that thing you begged for. You'll understand why I didn't open certain doors. I was saving you, not denying you. and what I'm sending now fits you better than what you were asking for back then. What if everything you've been taught about money is a lie? A hidden 9-word prayer buried in a classified FBI report is now helping thousands attract wealth without lifting a finger. Scientists say it activates a 150-million-year-old part of your brain that controls abundance. Harvard-backed, lab-tested, life-changing. But the government might pull this secret any minute. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted forever. There is restoration ahead, not just for your circumstances, but for your confidence. You've lost yourself trying to hold everything together. You've doubted your worth because others couldn't see it. But I've never stopped seeing it. You are not what they said. You are not your worst moment. You are not your mistakes. You are my child, my creation, my beloved. Comment 777 if you believe you are still loved by God no matter what. There's a deep healing I want to bring into your life. Not just surface change. Deep, lasting healing. For the wounds you never talk about. For the memories that still haunt you. For the guilt that lingers. I want to go to those places and speak peace. You don't have to carry that pain anymore. You don't have to be the strong one all the time. You can break down in my presence and I'll hold you together. The walls you've built to protect yourself, I see why you built them. But it's time to let me in. I want to be more than your rescue. I want to be your rest. I want to be the one you run to when you don't have answers. I want to be the comfort that no one else has been able to give. You don't have to perform with me. Just come as you are. I already know the real you, and I love that person completely. Don't let this world harden you. Don't let disappointment steal your tenderness. You've got a beautiful heart, and the enemy tried to break it for a reason, because he knows a soft heart in my hands is dangerous to darkness. But I'm restoring it. You're not too broken. You're not too far gone. You're being renewed. You're going to walk into rooms you thought you weren't good enough for. You're going to be trusted with things you once felt unworthy of. And it's not because of who you know, it's because of who you belong to. I'm putting my favor on your life in ways that even you won't be able to explain. It won't make sense. It will just happen. And your only job will be to stay close to me. You've done that imperfectly, but faithfully. You've wandered, yes. You've doubted, but you came back, and that is what moves my heart. You came back. That's all I've ever wanted, for you to trust me again. You've wondered if your best days are behind you. You've questioned if you've already seen the peak. But I need you to know what I have ahead is greater than anything you've walked through. Yes, even greater than the moments you thought were your greatest victories. I don't move backwards. I build upon what was, and I multiply it. You haven't peaked, you've been planted, and the harvest is only now beginning to grow. You've given so much of yourself. You've poured out, even when you were empty. You've shown up, even when no one noticed. You've prayed, even when you didn't hear an answer. I've seen it all. Every seed sown in faith is returning to you, not in the same way it left, but pressed down, shaken together, and running over. You haven't wasted your obedience. You've invested it. Comment, Amen, if you know your obedience was not wasted. The nights that ended in silence were not empty. They were full of my presence. The moments you sat with pain and chose to speak life anyway that mattered more than you know. When you forgave, when you let go, when you believed again after heartbreak, that's where the real growth happened. You didn't just survive those seasons. You became stronger in them. Now comes the time to reap. Now comes the time to rise. Not because you're lucky, but because you're aligned. You've come into agreement with me, and when your spirit agrees with my word, nothing can stop what I've declared over your life. Not time, not loss, not fear, not failure. Nothing. You are not who you used to be. The things that once broke you can't even shake you now. The fears that used to rule your decisions no longer get a voice. You've grown quietly, slowly, but beautifully. And now I'm going to reveal what I've built inside you through the storms. Comment 1111 if you believe God built you while the world broke you. I know you've carried disappointment. I know you've been told it was your fault, that if you had just done things differently, maybe the outcome would have changed. But listen to me, what happened did not disqualify you. I don't take back my promises when things fall apart. I work through them. I rebuild what people break. I restore what was lost. I redeem what was wasted. Don't let the pain convince you that I left. I never did. Don't let the silence tell you that I changed my mind. I haven't. The promise still stands, and I will complete what I started in you. That vision you thought you lost, I'm reigniting it. That dream you buried, I'm uncovering it. That strength you thought you'd never feel again, it's coming back. You've been so faithful with so little. You've managed to worship while your heart was breaking. And now, I will show you what happens when you stay faithful. I will show you what it looks like when heaven responds to perseverance. You are not just going to receive a small answer, you're going to see an overflow. Not just for you, but for others connected to you. This blessing won't be private. It will be public. It will silence every lie that was spoken about you. Not for revenge, but for glory. Mine, not yours. You will be a walking testimony of what it looks like to be held by me. Comment 999 if you believe the blessing will be bigger than the battle. Why are neuroscientists obsessed with a 9-word sentence? Because this sentence, spoken once a day, is turning financial stress into sudden blessings. More than 19,000 people have already used it to erase debt and unlock a life of wealth, freedom, and peace. The results are so powerful, some believe it's divine. If you're seeing this, you're lucky. The page might disappear any moment. Click the link in the description and comments to know this secret before it's deleted forever. Right now, I'm aligning your spirit with peace. You've had too many restless nights, too many battles in your own mind. I'm calming the storm inside you. I'm breaking the cycle of fear, the anxiety, the racing thoughts, the heaviness. I am lifting it now. You will begin to notice that what used to trigger you no longer controls you. What used to scare you now strengthens you. This is what transformation feels like. Not loud or flashy, just steady and deep. Your joy will return. Not the kind that depends on circumstances, but the kind that comes from me, pure, unshaken, deep. I'm restoring your laughter. I'm restoring your freedom. You will feel light again. This hour is sacred. Things are shifting in the spirit. You won't walk into this next season the same way you came in. What was once a burden will become a testimony. What was once confusing will make sense. The pain won't be the focus, the purpose will. You've been in a season where things felt unclear. You've been waiting on answers, trying to make sense of the delays, asking me, when will things start to make sense? And now I'm telling you, this hour is when clarity begins, not all at once, but enough to move forward, enough to breathe deeper, enough to rest again. I'm not rushing you. I'm leading you. And I'm not in a hurry. Sometimes I allow the fog not to frustrate you, but to pull you closer. Because if you could see it all, you wouldn't need to trust me. But when you can't see the road ahead and you still say, God, I trust you, that's where the most powerful things begin. That's when your spirit grows. That's when I step in and do what only I can do. Comment, Amen, if you've trusted God even when it didn't make sense. The door you've been waiting on is opening, and it won't require you to force it open. You won't need to prove anything. You won't have to beg. You won't have to strive. This one will open because I opened it. And when I open a door, it stays open. No voice, no lie, no opposition can shut it. The only thing I ask is that you walk through it with faith, not fear. You've waited long enough, not just in time, but in surrender. You've waited with obedience. You've waited while watching others get what you've been praying for. You've waited while wondering if I skipped over you, but I didn't. I was watching you wait well. I was watching you wait with honor, and now the wait is over. Comment 1717 if you believe God's open door is better than anything you could force. This next season will not come with the same struggle. Yes, you'll face resistance, but not like before. Because this time, you'll know who you are. This time, you won't question if I'm with you. This time, you won't shrink back when people doubt you. You'll stand firm. You'll walk boldly. You'll speak with authority, not because of who you are, but because of who I am in you. I'm not giving you something temporary. I'm giving you something lasting. A blessing with roots, favor that sticks, joy that doesn't wear off. People who don't just come and go, but who stay, who support, who see your value the way I do. The pain taught you who couldn't walk with you. Now I'm bringing the ones who can. You're not cursed. You're not broken. You're not hard to love. You're not behind. You are chosen, covered, called. And when I call someone, I equip them. You may feel unprepared, but I've already placed everything you need inside you. You won't feel ready, but you'll be right on time. Comment 222 if you believe God is equipping you, even when you don't feel ready. The things you thought were small are about to turn into something significant. That quiet act of obedience you did last month, I saw it. That seed of generosity, I'm multiplying it. That private surrender, the thing you laid down when no one was watching, I'm going to honor it in public. You thought it went unnoticed, but heaven took note. This is how I move, not by your works, but by your willingness, not by perfection, but by surrender. I can do more with 5 minutes of your faith than a lifetime of your fear. Just give me your yes again. Even if you're tired, even if it feels risky, I'll carry the rest. And don't be surprised when peace returns in places where stress once ruled. Don't question it when your heart finally feels light again. That's me lifting it. That's me taking the weight you were never meant to carry. Let me hold what's been crushing you. You're not weak for needing help. You're human, and I am your God. There will be moments in this next stretch of your life when you'll pause and just say, thank you. No big miracle, no loud breakthrough, just quiet gratitude. Because for the first time in a long time, you'll feel whole, you'll feel steady, you'll feel seen. That's what I want for you. Not just success, but peace. Not just movement, but meaning. The world will try to convince you to rush, to chase, to grind until you collapse. But my way is different. I lead with rest. I build through stillness. I move through peace. Don't trade your peace for pressure. Don't trade your purpose for approval. Stay with me, even when it feels slow. I'm not building something quick, I'm building something eternal. What I'm doing in you right now may feel invisible, but it's the most important work of all. It's not just about what's happening around you, it's about what's changing inside you. You are becoming someone who can carry what I'm sending. You are becoming the answered prayer someone else has been waiting for. You are becoming bold, steady, and unshakable. This banned wealth signal was hidden in a government vault for over 70 years until now. It's a simple 9-word brain trigger used by elites to attract unlimited money while the rest of the world struggles. But the moment too many people see this, it could be deleted. Click the link in the description and comments before it's taken down forever. This isn't just your next chapter. This is your rise, your return, your restoration. The season of surviving is ending. The season of overflowing has come. Get ready to laugh again, to breathe again, to trust again. Not because everything is perfect, but because you finally know, deep in your bones, that I am with you, and I always will be. You've held on longer than most would have. You've pushed through when you felt like crumbling. You kept going when it felt like everything was against you. That didn't happen by accident. It happened because my hand was on you. Even when you felt weak, my strength was flowing through you. You thought it was just your will, your effort, your fight, but it was me. I've been carrying you through more than you realize. You don't need to keep fighting like it's all on your shoulders. This next season isn't about striving, it's about trusting. You don't have to figure it all out. You don't need a perfect plan. You just need a heart that says, yes, I'll do the rest. I'll go ahead of you. I'll make the crooked path straight.